This message isn't just a random moment, it's meant for you. You didn't land here by chance. You were guided here on purpose. These words are a sign, a little nudge from the universe, showing up right when you need it most. You've been feeling stuck, like your prayers or intentions have been floating in silence. But that quiet time wasn't rejection, it was preparation. While things felt still, a bigger plan was being put into place. Now, you're standing at the edge of change. It's so subtle you almost missed it, but deep down, you feel it. Something has shifted. What you've been putting up with is no longer working for you, and that's not an accident. It's a signal. This is about your job. In July, you're getting a new one. Not just any job, but one that feels like something you've always hoped for, even if you never thought it was possible. This isn't just about switching careers. It's about realignment. The new opportunity will bring better pay, better energy, better people, and most importantly, it'll reflect your real worth. You may not see the offer yet, but it's already forming behind the scenes. Conversations are happening about you. Someone is about to come across your name, someone who could change everything. This opportunity is part of a bigger plan, one that was meant for you before you even asked. You'll know it's right by how it feels, familiar, peaceful, and exciting. It won't just feel like a job, it'll feel like a calling. Lately, your current role has been draining you. Things that used to feel manageable now feel overwhelming. You've questioned yourself, wondering if you lost your motivation. But deep down, it's more than that. You're out of alignment. Your heart is tired of pretending. This stress isn't just burnout, it's your spirit telling you it's time to move on. And even though you've been exhausted, you've also felt a small sense of hope, like something new is on its way. That hope is real. It's your inner truth, fighting through the noise of fear. The universe has been working quietly, through delays, detours, and disappointments, to steer you away from what's not right and toward what is. Every no was actually a not yet. Every blocked path was protection. Even when you doubted everything, there was a purpose. What felt like resistance was actually making space for the right thing. Sometimes, the right path looks wrong until it makes sense in hindsight. And soon, it will. This new role coming your way isn't just a job. It's your next chapter. It's where you'll feel seen, respected, and valued for who you truly are. You've worked jobs that didn't appreciate you. You've smiled when you were hurting, gave your best and got little in return. But this new job will be different. You'll feel comfortable from day one, like you finally found your place. Your ideas will be welcomed. Your voice will matter. You won't need to hustle for approval or hide your true self. You'll feel like you belong. You won't just survive your work, you'll enjoy it. Maybe the full picture isn't clear yet, but the clues are there. Random job posts that seem meant for you. Conversations about moving. Dreams of new faces or cities. Your subconscious is already preparing. That random urge to update your resume, that recruiter who disappeared and returned, none of it is random. It's all part of the plan. When the opportunity shows up, it won't be loud. It'll feel right. Like recognition. Like coming home. The waiting, the silence, the almost gave up moments, they were never wasted. They were lessons. You've been learning patience, strength, and trust. The silence wasn't ignoring you. It was protecting your energy for what's coming. The job you thought you wanted months ago would have drained you. But this one, it gives back. It brings peace, purpose, and real value. When you look back, you'll see this slow season was when everything changed for the better. Why July? Because July brings movement. Energy picks up. Things start clicking. Behind the scenes, hiring plans are opening. Someone is getting ready to leave their job, and their spot is perfect for you. It's all coming together. Your only job now is to stay open. Don't settle just because you're tired. July holds the offer you've been hoping for. You'll know it when it arrives. This is your sign. You are not stuck. You're being set up for something better. You are not invisible. The universe is working for you. The pressure you feel isn't failure, it's your soul growing into something new. Everything you've asked for, peace, purpose, recognition, is part of this next step. You don't need all the answers now. Trust what's happening. Let this message remind you that your moment is near. The call, the email, the invite, it's coming. Say yes when it shows up. It might not look how you expect, but you'll feel the truth of it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question if you're ready. This door is meant for you. When you walk through it, you'll realize the timing was never off, it was perfect. July is your moment. Be ready. Stay open. And when it comes, say yes. So when the door opens in July, quiet, maybe even in a way that doesn't look like the breakthrough you imagined, pause and listen to how it feels inside. Don't rush past it or second guess it because it doesn't come with flashing signs or a perfect job title. What's arriving is bigger than just a job. It's a shift in how you see yourself and what you believe you're worthy of. It's the start of a season where you stop settling and start standing in your truth. You're not here to prove anything to anyone anymore. You're here to align with what feels good, what gives you energy instead of draining it. You're not meant to keep pushing through environments that don't appreciate you. You're meant to grow in places that see your value without you constantly having to remind them. This new opportunity will feel different from the start. It won't trigger the same anxiety in your chest or that gut feeling that something's off. Instead, there will be peace. It may stretch you a bit, that's normal, but it won't hurt your spirit. It will challenge you in ways that make you feel alive, not in ways that wear you down. You'll feel your creativity returning. You'll wake up with more ease, more curiosity, more space to breathe. Your ideas won't just be heard, they'll be wanted. You'll no longer feel invisible in meetings or like a background piece in someone else's plan. You'll be at the table, fully seen and fully respected. Your energy is your currency now. If something drains it, it's not for you. The job ahead will give back more than it takes. It'll honor your boundaries. It won't expect you to trade your peace for a paycheck. It will be balanced, not perfect, but nourishing. You'll leave work feeling like you contributed in a meaningful way, not like you left a part of yourself behind just to get through the day. You'll start to heal from all the roles that made you question your worth or doubt your skills. The wounds from being overlooked, underpaid, and overworked will begin to close as this new chapter unfolds. And more than anything, you'll feel proud. Proud not just of the job itself, but of yourself, for holding on, for waiting, for trusting something better was coming even when you couldn't see how. The time you spent wondering if you'd ever get a break wasn't wasted. It was building your resilience, your self-awareness, and your clarity. It was teaching you how to recognize alignment when it finally shows up. July is bringing that alignment. You may not recognize it at first because it feels so calm, so natural, but trust your intuition. Trust that your soul knows how to spot what's right for you before your mind fully understands it. Every part of your journey until now, every closed door, every hard lesson, every long night where you doubted yourself, was shaping you for this. The job you're about to step into was waiting for you to become the version of yourself who wouldn't just take anything just to escape. The version of you who knows what you deserve and isn't afraid to say no to what doesn't feel right. That clarity is your compass. Let it guide you through the noise, the pressure, the temptation to settle. You're not the same person who started this journey. You're wiser, stronger, and more in tune with what matters. There will still be challenges ahead, but they won't break you. They'll grow you. And for once, you'll feel supported by the space you're in, not suffocated by it. Your gifts will unfold naturally. Your confidence will return, not from external praise but from internal knowing. You'll no longer need to convince yourself that you belong. You'll feel it. You'll look around and realize that the people you work with genuinely respect you. You'll stop waiting for the moment someone recognizes your efforts because you'll be in a place where it's normal to be seen and celebrated. And let's talk about abundance, because this isn't just about survival anymore. This next chapter brings financial peace too. Not just making ends meet, but having room to breathe. Having enough to save, to treat yourself, to give back if you want. The energy exchange will finally feel fair. The effort you put in will reflect in your paycheck, in your time off, in how you're spoken to and supported. You're not here to just exist, you're here to thrive. And thriving doesn't mean constant hustle. It means balance, ease, trust, flow. July is unlocking that life for you, not in a dramatic, overnight change, but in a shift that sticks. A change that feels rooted. It will feel like you've found solid ground after standing on shaky foundations for too long. And in that steadiness, you'll be able to build. You'll have space to dream again. To set new goals, explore your creativity, and rediscover the parts of you that got buried under stress and survival. So keep your eyes open. Keep your spirit ready. When the email shows up, or the message, or the friend who randomly connects you to someone, don't brush it off. Follow the thread. Take the call. Ask the questions. Be curious. Because what's arriving may not look exactly like what you imagined, but it will feel exactly like what you've been needing. And when that door opens, quietly, calmly, unexpectedly, step through it without hesitation. Don't shrink. Don't second guess. Stand tall in what you've learned and who you've become. This is your moment. This is the payoff for all the times you kept going with no proof it would get better. Let July be your new beginning. Let it be the month you choose trust over fear, movement over doubt, alignment over settling. Your time is now. Be ready. Be open. Say yes. And as you walk through that door, you'll start to notice something inside you shift. Not just your job title or your income, but your energy, your posture, your presence, your confidence. It'll be like returning to yourself after years of being pulled in directions that never felt quite right. You'll start speaking up in rooms you used to stay quiet in. You'll feel your ideas land with weight. You won't be performing anymore, you'll be showing up as you, fully and freely. And that will feel like freedom. This isn't about luck. It's about alignment. It's about what happens when your inner world and outer world start to match. When you stop forcing and start allowing. When you realize that rest isn't laziness, it's preparation. That waiting isn't weakness, it's strategy. The universe hasn't been holding you back to punish you. It's been positioning you. Positioning you for people who see you. For projects that ignite your passion. For places where you don't have to leave parts of yourself at the door. The peace you've been craving? It's not just emotional, it's spiritual. It's your soul remembering what it feels like to be safe. To be respected. To no longer be in fight or flight every Monday morning. That kind of peace hits differently. It shows up in your body, your breathing, your sleep, your relationships. Suddenly, you're not just surviving the week, you're fully living it. And your life begins to reflect that. Your glow returns. Your joy returns. Your curiosity about life, about the future, about what's possible, it all comes back. You start dreaming again, not because you're desperate to escape, but because you're inspired. You'll realize that all the things you thought you lost, your spark, your excitement, your energy, weren't gone. They were just buried under stress and misalignment. And now, they're rising back to the surface. This is how it happens. Quietly. Softly. But completely. Not in an explosion, but in a rising. You rise into the version of yourself that isn't afraid to ask for more, to say no, to walk away from roles that don't honor you. Because now you know what it feels like to be truly aligned, and you won't settle for anything less again. You'll start setting boundaries, not out of defense, but out of self-respect. You'll protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. You'll realize that saying no to what drains you makes space for what fulfills you. And as you protect your peace, life begins to reflect that boundary. More aligned opportunities come. More ease finds its way to you. More relationships feel safe, inspiring, real. And when people ask what changed, you won't be able to point to one exact thing. You'll just smile and say, everything. Because it wasn't one thing, it was a series of shifts. A series of decisions where you chose yourself. Chose peace over pressure. Purpose over people-pleasing. Truth over appearances. You'll realize this new job wasn't just a door, it was a portal. A turning point. The beginning of a whole new version of your life. And even on hard days in this new chapter, and yes, there will be some, you'll still feel the difference. You'll still know you're in the right place. Because the foundation is different now. It's built on truth, not fear. It's built on trust, not desperation. It's built on your worth, not your need to prove anything. So breathe deep. Let this be the season where you exhale all the fear, all the worry, all the old stories that told you it had to be hard to be worth it. Let them fall away. You're not who you were when this chapter began. You're wiser now. Softer and stronger. Ready in a way you weren't before. This job in July, it's not the end goal. It's the beginning of a ripple effect. Once you step into alignment in one area, it touches everything. Your health improves. Your creativity expands. Your relationships deepen. You attract different energy because you've become different energy. And maybe for the first time in a long time, you'll feel safe to hope again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know how to trust the unfolding. You know how to stay grounded in uncertainty. You've learned how to walk by faith, not just by sight. So keep your heart open. Keep your expectations soft but high. Let July surprise you. Let it show you what happens when you stop forcing and start flowing. When you stop doubting and start believing again. When you finally stop surviving the life you've outgrown and step fully into the one that's been waiting for you. This message came to you now because you're ready. Not perfect, not fearless, but ready. Ready to receive, to rise, to say yes. July is the doorway. You just have to walk through it.